My dearest listener, this video is a message specifically for you from your guardian angels. You're about to find out how much someone regrets letting you go when they experienced a bout of insecurity. Angels say emotions, especially in relationships, can be tumultuous and deeply unpredictable. Sometimes even the strongest connections fall victim to these underlying vulnerabilities. Have you ever felt a barrier in a relationship that was hard to explain often? These barriers stem from internal struggles that aren't always visible on the surface, but as the shadows grow longer, these hidden feelings can start to impact even the happiest relationships. Insecurities, as everyone knows, are deeply personal. They are silent, battles fought behind the walls of one's heart, away from prying eyes. Many of us have, at one point or another, felt the pounds of self-doubt. It's a universal experience. And yet, when it impacts a relationship, the ramifications can be deeply individual. There is some belief from your past who you once have a mostly happy relationship with. But then that relationship ended because some of their insecurities, which they've been dealing with on their own for the duration of your time together, came bubbling to the surface and drove the wedge between you two. They've regretted letting you go ever since, which will soon be revealed to you. Imagine the weight of such a realization. The slow, knowing understanding that personal fears inadvertently destroyed something beautiful. It's like watching a cherished photograph fade over time, wishing you had protected it better. Their nights might have been consumed by thoughts of what ifs and if omnis. Have you ever wished for a second chance at a past situation, knowing that a single decision or a moment of vulnerability could rewrite an entire story is a heavy burden to bear, but even in the darkest hours there is a glimmer of hope. The human heart has an incredible capacity to heal, to learn and to grow, just as a tree's branches find their way around obstacles reaching for sunlight. Souls can navigate past regrets, seeking reconciliation and understanding. I repeat, you're about to find out how much someone regrets letting you go when they experienced a bout of insecurity. The insecurities this person struggles with have always been an issue for them, a shameful secret they hid from everyone instead of seeking help in dealing with them. That kind of information is important to work through with a partner, and it can actually be something that brings the two closer, so it's no surprise that hiding them would be cause for trouble instead. Which is exactly what this person did with you in the labyrinth of emotions. Secrets have a way of becoming malls, separating hearts that once beat in rhythm. Your depth of understanding is what makes you unique, and it's likely you've sensed those walls, but perhaps couldn't decipher their cause. And you recall moments when something fell to miss a subtle distance growing, or conversations that seemed strained. Those might have been the times when their internal battles with insecurities were intensifying, leading them further away from connection and openness. While every person's journey with insecurities is individual and deeply personal, sharing it with someone they trust can transform it into a bridge of understanding rather than a barrier of regret. In many ways is the realization of missed opportunities to build such bridges. Your strength in moving forward, despite these challenges, is commendable. It speaks volumes about your resilience and capacity to find peace even amidst emotional turmoil. After some time passed, they realized the error of their ways, and they regretted ever letting you go. But by then, you had already moved on from the relationship, and no longer wished to be with them. As the saying goes, it was too little too late, but this person refused to accept that. That's why they're currently planning something to try to win you back. The corridors of memory can be haunting each step, echoing with moments of joy, laughter, love, and inevitably pain for this individual. These corridors are filled with recollections of your time together, making them yearn for redemption. How many times might they have rehearsed that conversation in their mind? How often might they have wished for a chance to explain, to share, and to mend the rift that tore you both apart? Love, as we know, is a formidable force. It has the power to resurrect hopes. From the ashes of despair, this person's heart is embroiled in a passionate quest, driven by memories and the undying hope of a second chance. Their desire to correct past mistakes is as palpable as the pulse that beats in their veins, yet amidst this whirlwind of emotions. One thing remains clear: the genuine regret and the hope to convey that to you they can't accept the fact that they lost you for such a thoughtless reason. So they want to try and fix things. As soon as they feel ready, they're going to approach you to let you know the full truth. They will tell you how much they regret letting you go, and that they hope you will find it in your heart to forgive them and take them back. Envision for a moment the sheer vulnerability in that confession, the courage it takes to face one's mistakes, to lay one's soul bare, and to voice regrets. Their words, when they come to you, will be a symphony of their journey from pain, through realization, to the hope of redemption, each syllable carrying the weight of longing and the sting of lessons learned. The hard way, have you ever felt the intensity of genuine remorse? It's an emotion that can pierce through the thickest walls, aiming straight for the heart in their eyes. You might catch glimpses of the past reflections of the moments you shared, the joys, the heartaches, and the silences that plea for a second. Chance isn't just about reliving the past, but it's about rewriting a future where the shadows of insecurities no longer loom large, but are replaced by the light of understanding and trust. From here, the decision on what to do is entirely up to you. If part of you still wishes to give this person a chance, then you may, of course, do so. If, however, you've moved on from them to the point of no longer feeling any romantic attachment, your guardian angels ever do to let them down. Gently recognize the power and grace that exists within the act of gentle refusal. By navigating this crossroads with empathy, you honor both your journey and theirs. After all, isn't there a unique kind of strength in being tender? How many times have you wished for kind words, even in moments of disagreement, or half-break? The elegance with which you handle this situation will not only be a testament to your growth, but also a guiding light for them in their path towards self-realization. And amidst this, there's an important truth to hold on to. Closure isn't just an end, but a gateway to new beginnings. While their chapter in your life story might be concluding, both of you are at the cusp of new narratives, ones that hold the promise of growth, self-discovery, and fresh adventures. The future is a canvas, and it's up to you to choose the colors and brushstrokes that define your journey ahead. They don't want you to get back together with this person merely out of sympathy or a sense of responsibility toward them. That's the last thing they truly need. Instead, what they do need is an opportunity for self-growth and self-discovery. Life has a profound way of revealing its lessons, often using the mirror of relationships to reflect our deepest truths, just as you've undergone transformations. It's crucial for them to embark on their own voyage of introspection. Can you remember a time when a setback became the stepping stone for immense personal growth? Their can't crossroads hold the potential for such evolution. By recognizing and confronting their insecurities, they can embark on a transformative journey, turning vulnerabilities into strengths. And in this ever-evolving dance of life, we find that every experience, every interaction carries with it a lesson as they step onto this path. It's not just about healing from the past, also about embracing the future with an open heart by fostering resilience, cultivating understanding, and nurturing self-love. They have the chance to emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. So it's essential that you communicate your decision honestly, but with compassion acknowledge and applaud their efforts to make amends. But let them know as kindly as possible that you no longer see a romantic future together. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, we humbly beseech you to grant them strength and clarity in this delicate chapter of their journey, as they navigate the intricate tapestry of emotions. May they find the courage to embrace both their own growth and the path they choose. Bestow upon them the wisdom to communicate with compassion and honesty, offering closure with grace. May their hearts be filled with understanding, and may they move forward with purpose, painting the canvas of their future with the colors of resilience and self-love. In this moment of reflection, we ask for your guidance and blessings. Hammond, pause for a moment and let the meaning of these words sink in the hustle and bustle of life. We seldom give ourselves the luxury of truly absorbing information, of reflecting on its significance. Close your eyes for a second. Feel the weight and the warmth of this message. Imagine each word as a brushstroke, painting a vivid picture of your journey and the choices that await you can. You feel the ripples of emotion it triggers. The 10 rules of memories that evokes such moments of reflection are precious. There were understanding blossoms and insights take root as you continue in this moment of pause. Take a deep breath, absorbing not just the words, but the essence behind them. Remember, you're not just a passive recipient of life's events, but an active creator of your destiny. Cherish this awareness, for it's in these moments of deep introspection that you harness the true power to shape your narrative, to decide the next chapter of your story. Then forget kindness and honesty can bring both of you closure type 111 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now? It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch, and special message is waiting for you in the next video.